It was a very un-Jonathan Martinez-like performance for Martinez this past weekend as you went up against rising contender / prospect Marcus McGee. And it was very weird to see Martinez so gun-shy. And I don't know if that was him still just feeling some of the flaws that he had in the Jose Aldo fight back in June. But this was a very winnable fight for him. And to have him as an underdog, I thought was the play. But we just didn't get the type of performance from him as we were expecting to get. But credit to Marcus McGee, obviously, for getting his game going and obviously picking up the biggest win of his career. So we go 0-2 on Dog of the Night plays this past week, and I can't remember what the Dog of the Night play was off the top of my head for the other card that I had. But regardless, we go 45-82 on the year now for minus 14.58 units and a minus 11% ROI. Yuck. Absolutely atrocious. I am sucking at picking Dog of the Night plays. We're doing pretty good in terms of picking underdogs overall. Obviously, I do still bet underdogs that are not my Dog of the Night play, but in terms of giving the actual moniker to a Dog of the Night, haven't been doing the greatest, and I gotta wear that on my sleeve for you guys to see. Just as when I, celebrate my wins, I have to show off the losses as well to show you guys that this is the betting game. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. As long as you stay consistent and make the right reads, you'll definitely be up. Dog of the Night, not so much though. Thankfully, the Lock of the Night play has been doing well enough that we're still in the positives. And in terms of an overall tracked year, the best year that I've had thus far, at the end of the year, I'll do a full breakdown of that, but up over 70 or 80 units on the year. Absolutely happy and ecstatic about my performance thus far. Let's see if we can keep it rolling into the end of the year, maybe even get to plus 100 units by the end of the year, but we shall see how the next 4 to 5 weeks shake out. All right, top 3 Dog of the Night plays coming at you guys right now. Top 3 Dog of the Night candidates, I should say. Again, I don't play all of these. I believe that these are the 3 best Dog of the Night candidates, but only one of them can actually be the Dog of the Night play. So I've already dropped it to the MMA, LOT, and Patreon folks. You guys can either fade with that information or tail, whatever you guys like, but just keep an open mind when I drop these candidates for you guys. So first candidate up is going to be Kwang Lee, coming in at plus 115 as he goes up against Long Zhao. Obviously, Zhao has a tremendous experience advantage. I believe 3.5 times more the amount of fights that Kwang Lee has, but I believe the physical and speed advantage that we're going to see Lee have in this fight will allow him to go out there and land more damage throughout this fight. I think he's the superior striker. I think his grappling is good enough to deal with anything that Zhao is going to be bringing his way in terms of that realm. But I do believe Lee will be able to stay away from the grappling, utilize his striking advantage, land the more effective shots, and eventually win this fight on the scorecards, which is why I think at plus 115, he's worth a consideration for a Dog of the Night play. The second Dog of the Night candidate is going to be Song Kanon, coming in at plus 150 as he goes against a Muslim Salikov here. Now, Salikov is 40 years old and finally facing somebody that is not near that 40-year range like he had against Santiago Ponzinibbio last time around. I believe the deteriorating durability of Salikov is going to cause him issues here against the power striking approach of Song Kanon. Look for Song to thwart the spinning back kick style of Salikov, land those straight shots down the pipe, and as long as he doesn't get too low on himself, if things don't go right early, he should be able to build up that momentum like we saw in the Rolando Bedoya fight and really start walking Salikov down and landing his own offense, eventually leading to a knockout victory, which is why he's worth a consideration of the second Dog of the Night candidate. The third and final Dog of the Night is going to be with Tabitha Ricci at plus 165 in the Coleman event as she goes up against former title challenger Yan Xiaonan. I believe that Ricci has a better overall game here. Obviously, Yan has the superior striking game, but we've seen the improvements and evolutions in Ricci's game where she's been able to mix in her striking, even mixing in the clinching like she did against Angela Hill last time around, making it, or at least trying to make herself stand out to the judges, getting that control time, that damage up against the cage, landing a few takedowns here and there. I believe her ability to game plan and execute it perfectly here will be the key to her to winning this matchup. Hopefully she doesn't get dropped or finished, as obviously that's going to be Yan Xiaonan's big winning path here is to implement that striking and be successful with it, but look for Ricci to mix it up enough that Yan's going to be struggling to get that style off and often playing a defense while Ricci starts dictating the pace here. So give me Ricci as the third and final dog of the night candidate at plus 165. Again, only one of these can be the official dog of the night play. I've already posted on the Lock of the Night Patreon page. Drop a guess below in the comment section. Let me know which of these three you guys agree with. If you don't agree with any of them, let me hear it in the comment section below. And let me know what your dog of the night play is. And yeah, I'll see you guys later this evening for the the quick picks version of the UFC Macau breakdown. See you guys then. Peace.